Blue.
You're on red and blue?
No, just blue. Blue tops, gray pants.
Alright,
You're in all black? Yeah.
I'm gonna go all teal. No, I'll go all teal.
I bet. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. We'll kick it to you this game, Stuart. We'll start it off a little different.
Are you guaranteed to kick it to me? Because that's some shit.
That's what I changed my shit to. I usually receive. I like to receive in the regular season every game, and then playoffs I like to kick. Obviously.
Really? I like to kick no matter what for some reason.
Who doesn't like to kick no matter what?
Originally opened in 1995.
It's a knock contact everyone, so fuck it.
We welcome you to Jacksonville and TIAA Bank Field.
Alright, we're
Seen
kicking
a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New England Patriots and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Tillman.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want.
What the fuck?
Be that team that runs the ball really well.
Bro, my two players just tackled each other. And then
he dropped that?
That's kind of depressing.
Down on him there. He could not hang
That
on
happened?
his third down.
Fuck.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical
Nice.
with them.
Thanks, DJ.
That time he got in close,
Shark
got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Give me! Oh my goodness.
Almost.
It's alright, he's taking the punt to the crib anyway.
He's your punt returner too?
Oh, he's my punt kick. Yeah, he's my punt kicker.
Oh god.
Forcing incompletions.
Speed.
Taken right on the 30.
No, I sold the bad. That was
They'll
bad.
score at a 36-yard punt, and the Patriots take over at their own 30.
God damn. Oh, you here?
What'd you say?
There you go. You gonna call it? Yeah, well, that game of the week should not be a game of the week.
People's game of the week.
It's 2-7-3 teams.
Here's 1st and 10.
Man, we play once every 3 seasons because Dave wins the damn
From the
division.
gun, it's locked. They'll get this one underneath to Kamara. They'll contain him to just 4.
He can't figure out what the fuck he's doing anymore.
No, he's done. He's big
You
done.
want to force a linebacker to try and cover your
His
back
best
out
chance
of
is
the
when he
backfield.
choked the Super
Got into
Bowl
more
appearance all
space.
the time.
The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs.
I
and
meant
they
to
take
say
a lot of pride in
7-3.
covering.
Got it.
I was saying it as Stu's acting like it's not a real game of the week.
No, they play each other twice a year. Sorry.
Patriots.
Yeah, it's also true.
A big play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Pats have
Unless it's like for a playoff spot, like, yeah, I don't see it.
Yeah, for the division, week 17.
in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well.
Well,
Head coach said, listen, we're just
I'll
gonna
catch you up
stop
to
them from
speed.
3 and out. We're gonna
Bateman
take
just
them
cooked
out.
him for a tug, bro.
Yeah,
7-0 Pats.
7-0 Pats, 7:30 left in the
We're gonna
first.
stump it. And we're gonna take the ball.
Bateman,
We'll be able to
60-yard
keep
tug,
up
though.
with us. They got it done.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now
They're playing at like
they're in
11:30,
first
I
place in
think.
their
After
division,
that,
looking really
TV
good.
show is done.
Looking to be a threat come January.
You know, you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner. You one of those guys get your list done because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and
This is caught at the 20. And he gets this
Saw that
deep
coming.
into Patriot territory.
As soon as I saw you come down, I was like, I got him.
Got me off the line.
Yeah.
He got, yeah. I put Jonathan Jones on him. I think he's a good
Big
hand.
play means just like that. They'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Oh, no,
And
man.
that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete for Kenny Galladay, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And they'll try to run the outside.
Oh, no!
Oh, wait! No way! No way! No way!
Oh!
He's at the 30, 20. And this will be gathered up in the end zone. And that's a defensive touchdown.
Rodrigo Blankenship.
Once that ball was loose, the question was...
Well, I guess I got here at a good time, everybody, as it looks as if ATK just got another touchdown. It's 14-0. I'm a little speechless already. I know I just started talking, but did you see that interception from Houston Griffin? I mean, are you kidding me? Wow. So that is how this game is going to get off to a torrent start here in the Jacksonville rain. Game time must have been 3 p.m. based on this weather conditions. Usually in Florida, you have that 15-minute thunderstorm and it's back to clear skies. So hopefully this clears up here as the Jaguar offense is back out on the field. 14-0 our score. Jacksonville Jaguars coming off a mammoth win last week over the Indianapolis Colts on the last play. And it seems like every game in that AFC South featuring these Jaguars comes down to the last play as Jacksonville back on the field here. Sam Hewitt's going to be in an I formation. He'll fake the give to A.J. Rose. Go up top. He's got a man. Guess who it is? DJ Chark. And goodbye, Weatherspoon. DJ beats the 99-speed corner to the end zone. And the music is blaring here in TIAA Bank Stadium. On the board for the first time today are the Jags, courtesy of a DJ Chark do bomb. And the extra point is good. One play, 75 yards. Back-to-back plays just about. We did have a kickoff in between the pick six from Houston Griffin and that touchdown pass from Hewitt to DJ Chark. It was a great play there from Coach Stu. That has been the bugaboo for the Patriots all season long, specifically Coach ATK. He's constantly been using that 99-speed corner Weatherspoon, and as you see, you can get your hand caught in the cookie jar, and it was that time as Chark able to get behind the rookie and get the tutty. First down for Drew Lock. Four-man rush from Jacksonville is picked up nicely, and the throw is caught in stride. Rashad Bateman, who has the touchdown in the beginning of this game. And again, we're 3 minutes into the start of this game, plus 10 seconds, and already 21 points put on the board in 3 explosive plays to do it. Play action, Drew Lock, back to throw, crosser, it is tightrope and caught by Cortland Sutton at the 41-yard line. What a beauty of a catch that time from Mr. Sutton, and that is a pickup of 26 yards and Pat's first down. Blitz from Jacksonville picked up by the Patriots front 7, and it is a completion and a nice run after the catch for 4 more. That time by Tutu Atwell. That's his first catch today. Second down and 6 now from the 37-yard line, and check that was Rashad Bateman again on the reception. Quick throw is caught out to the left sideline by Sutton, and again he's been working the sidelines on this drive. Second catch, 42 yards for the former Denver Bronco. Passing attack has been crisp so far in this drive, and all first quarter long for Drew Lock as he's been madly successful in the last 2 seasons here in New England. Really blossomed under Coach ATK's tutelage. First down and 10. Here comes another blitz. It's not picked up, but the throw is still in time. Rashad Bateman again, a picture-perfect grab there, and it was a deja vu moment of the first play of this drive. Bateman working the inside the numbers, Sutton on the outside there so far in this drive, and Jacksonville has not been able to answer, showing the double A gap pressure that made them famous. They're going to send some. Picked up again. Look at the offensive line and all the time that Locke has to throw, and a nice catch by Atwell at the 1-yard line. He could have possibly found a way in the end zone if he was able to stay in bounds. First and goal, however, with 3.5 to play in the first quarter for the Patriots, and this drive has been all passing, no runs so far. Now they're down the goal line. Let's see if Alvin Kamara gets an opportunity. No, it will not be, as it looks as if the backup is in, and Bowman is in the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. So the first carry of this drive is a 1-yard score for DeMarcus Bowman. Extra point is good, and that will make the score 21-7 in favor of New England. This is a fantasy matchup here in terms of the two coaches. Coach ATK, Coach Stu, these two go back years. Both of them have won Super Bowl, and in both Super Bowl runs, they had to beat the other to get there. So it's a lot of history between these two. The games that these two put on in this league in the NFASL have always been barn burners. And again, living up the hype now. I know the score is 21-7, but it seems like these two teams have some tricks up their sleeve and are looking to really throw darts at each other all day long. First down is a handoff for LaVisca Chenault. He'll get about 5 yards to the 30-yard line. Jacksonville back to the line of scrimmage. Here's the snap. Heward steps up and he's hit as he's thrown. It is somehow hauled in by Kenny Golladay at the 46-yard line. Draped in coverage that time was the second-year player Swain, and my goodness, what a grab from Kenny Golladay. Inside give to A.J. Rose, and he'll spin away for some daylight and get about 6 yards to the 20, check that to the 48-yard line. It's going to be a second down and 4 upcoming for Jacksonville. This drive has been a mix of the run and the pass game. Really one pass so far, one run, but that throw to Kenny Golladay, I mean, it has really encapsulated how perfectly this offense has looked in the first quarter. Here's a short throw, and that time not so perfect, as that will be tackled by Dre Greenlaw at the 46-yard line. Leonard Fournette, who has made the long journey back to Jacksonville after many seasons abroad, Tampa Bay, as well as other teams along the way on that catch. So third down and 2 for Jacksonville. They're going to hand it off to Chenault. He's got the first down as he cuts inside the guard and will pick up 7 on third down. Jacksonville, liking what they're seeing defensively from New England, will skip back to the line of scrimmage with some pace. Minute left to go in the first frame. And Heward has his X Factor, so it is DJ Chark. He's looking that way, single coverage. DJ, one-on-one. It is incomplete. I thought DJ had another Moss-type catch right there, but Jonathan Jones, somehow, some way, is able to knock the football out of the former LSU Tigers' grasp. And Jacksonville is going to rue the day on that opportunity. So it'll be a second down and 10, now from the 39-yard line. Heward, quick throw. He's picked off again. This time it's Dylan Moses, multi-defensive player of the year, dancing at the 10. Here comes Sam Heward. It don't matter as he spins off of him and he's into the end zone. Oh, no. Oh, I'm on my feet right now, folks. That was just dastardly what Dylan Moses did to Sam Heward. Oh my goodness, it's 28-7 in this first quarter. And folks, if I forgot to mention this, the New England Patriots are undefeated this season. They have not lost a game. And I think you're starting to see why. Dylan Moses just put Sam Heward on his all-time YouTube highlight mixtape right there with that spin move. He went from a juke into a spin. I usually don't go on this long about a move in Madden, but that was just disgusting. Wow. First down and 10 for Jacksonville. How do they respond is a huge question. I'd love to see the answer, and we're about to find out. Bootleg, and it's a bad answer for Sam Heward as he meets the grasp of Owen Popo, and that will be a loss of 7. So back-to-back plays go in the negative category for Jacksonville's offense. New England's defense here starting to flex its collective muscle. 4-man rush. Here comes pressure up the middle. Heward throws, and it's an errant pass that's picked off. Dylan Moses has another one. Is he going to take this one back? No. Brought down at the 10-yard line. And what an inauspicious way to end the beginning quarter in Jacksonville. Patriots take over at the 10-yard line to start of the second quarter, already up 28-7, and 3 Sam Heward interceptions in the first quarter have started to unravel the outcome of this game. Locke rolling to his right. He's got a man in the back of the end zone. He sees him. Can Asiasi keep the feet in? No, he cannot. Trying to make the acrobatic grab in the back right corner of the end zone, unable to make the catch, and it will set up second down. 9 passes, just 1 run so far. Locke to throw, X factored up, rolling to his right, yet again throwing back middle. No, he'll throw it away. I saw the playmaker there on the running back, thought Locke was looking that way, but thought better of it and tossed the football out of bounds. So for Jacksonville, I know down 21, it's a tough task to make a stop here, but that's how you have to look at it. Baby steps, you gotta hold him to 3 here. Throw, end zone, touchdown! Doesn't matter when that man, number 14, Cortland Sutton, is donning the blue and gray as he makes a fantastic grab, and it's now 35-7 New England. Good luck stopping this offense, folks, as it is on full display this afternoon in a rain-soaked TIAA Bank Stadium. Normally, these conditions would not lead to offense showing out in the way it has, but the team from Foxborough bringing the heat tonight. Jacksonville will set up at the 26-yard line, now down 4 scores, and I know I'm not talking about the Abraham Lincoln speech. First down and 10. 2 tight ends, 2 receivers on the field for Jacksonville. Sam Heward under the gun. You'd think they'd probably try to run the ball here, get something going, and they will. A.J. Rose sheds 1 and will not be able to get away from Owen Papo, who registers a tackle for loss at the 23-yard line. A.J. Rose, one of the best running backs in the NFASL, has not gotten going so far. Can't really blame him as he only has 3 carries, and this one isn't going anywhere either. Maybe a yard as Carlos Basham Jr. as well as Dylan Moses makes the tackle at the 24 after a minuscule gain of just a yard. 3rd and 12 from the 24-yard line. Sam Heward needs to get something going for his Jacksonville offense. You see Chark in the slot there. Let's keep our eyes on him as he looks like Weatherspoon's got his eyes on him as well. Throw middle, tipped up, and after a couple of chances, the ball will fall to the turf. Incomplete. And a pause there from Coach Stu. Maybe time to pull Heward. Who knows? Grayson McCall might be putting the helmet on. Looks like he is wiring the chin strap up right now. But 35-7, and that last throw from Heward looked like it was another interception opportunity for New England. They had 3 defenders get their hands on that football, but unable to make the play and get a 4th interception on Sam Heward. So we're back in the action, second quarter. It's punt time for Jacksonville as this game has quickly gotten out of hand. 35-7. Again, this is going to be the last game for Coach Stu for a couple of weeks. He's going on vacation after this one. And maybe he mailed it in a little bit early before this game as New England has really come out firing. So there's the punt return, and as you saw, a little bit of a whirling dervish return there from Sam Weatherspoon, but instead of gaining yards, he's going to lose a massive amount, brought him back to the 20-yard line. And that's where the Patriots will begin their next drive. They've been perfect offensively today, scoring touchdowns on all 3 of their drives. And this time they're going to hand the ball off, and it looks like DeMarcus Bowman is going to gain maybe a yard. I'm going to have to update my quality here as I believe I'm on auto, and it moved down to 144. To get back on the 1080p so I can actually see what I'm talking about. 2nd and 11. Drew Lock to throw. Here comes pressure at the middle. Doesn't matter. It's picked up. Throw. It is incomplete. Another fantastic opportunity for the Patriots to moss a corner. But the play was made there by Sidney Jones IV. That was a great play. 3rd down now and 11 from the 20-yard line. Locked play action. Here comes 3 Jaguars. They are picked up, and Kamara tries to get first down yardage but cannot get close as he's wrapped up by Trey Herndon at the 24-yard line. So the first stop today made by Jacksonville comes with 6:12 left in the first half, and a punt for New England. Herndon to return the punt from about the 35. He loses the football, and Jacksonville there to retrieve the ball at the 39-yard line. So the Jaguars are fortunate to have possession right now, almost turned the ball over for a 4th time. Sam Heward's still out on the field. There was a pause at the end of the last drive. I thought that maybe Coach Stu was mulling a quarterback change. It does not look that that is the case, as Heward will roll out and run and will have about 7 before he steps out, avoiding what would have been a life-threatening hit, it appears, from Houston Griffin. 2nd down, 3 yards to go from the 46-yard line as we dip under 5:40 to play here in the first half. Later tonight, again, is the game of the week, featuring the Arizona Cardinals and the San Francisco 49ers. And boy, was that last matchup between those two NFC West stalwarts tantalizing. And we hope that the next one tonight will be just as good in the encore. 35-7 our score. New England is doing what they do best, dominating on both sides of the field. Heward trying to chip away at this lead. Will throw a pass behind Chenault that's picked off again. This one is Swain, and Swain the Rock Johnson is in for a touchdown. Pick 6 number 3 in the first half. The New England Patriots have the same amount of touchdowns on defense that they have on offense in this first half. And that is how you lead to a 42-7 score with 5:03 left in the second quarter. My goodness, the New England Patriots are not pulling punches this afternoon. And the Jacksonville Jaguars, who are up 2 games in the AFC South, are watching their team get decimated in all 3 phases of the game so far.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And for the other AFC South participants, Indianapolis, Tennessee, and Houston, specifically Houston and Indianapolis, who sit right now 2 games behind Coach Stu in Jacksonville, they got to be loving the result of this game, as knowing the fact that Jacksonville will probably see a fair sim next week or a forced loss depending on how many games get played. It'll really open up this run for the AFC South in the final 6 weeks of the season. So 2 running back set, one quarterback, and of course Heward will hand this off. And Leonard Fournette has about a yard or 2 to the 31-yard line. Check that, the 33-yard line. And another 3rd down opportunity upcoming for Jacksonville. So far this afternoon, Jacksonville is one of their last 6 on 3rd down. 3:55 left to go. Heward, play action on 3rd down. Here comes pressure from the left side. It's picked up. Chark's got the first down. Shakes off 2 defenders. Still on his feet. Loses the football after a mammoth hit from guess who? That was Dre Greenlaw administering justice. And the penalty on the field will be on the Patriots. It's a hold against Dalvin Swain, who moments ago had the pick 6. Patriots will take over, and that is turnover number 5 in this first half. Jaguars are on pace for double digits in the turnover category today. First down handoff is a strong power for Alvin Kamara, and Kamara has about 8 yards on first down. That's his first carry today. That is a surprising statistic those of you just tuning into this massacre. 42-7 our score. As you see, Kamara's going to try to throw. He throws backwards. I thought that would be a fumble. It is ruled an incompletion. What a throwback play call there from Coach ATK. The only other user in this league that I see call that play is Coach Kevin. That's quite a play call right there. Halfback pass. Didn't work out for Kamara, but Kamara will get the first down with using what he does best, using the legs, churning for yardage, up to the 39, as Miles Jack will come down from his safety position and make the tackle. That's the first tackle today for Miles Jack, and that's not a good sign, and it kind of shows you a little bit of why this game has gotten out of hand for Jacksonville. Their stars defensively have not been able to make any plays, as Kamara gets another yard. Tackle made by Malik Harrison, the 38. Trulock under center. He's going to fake the give. Here comes pressure. It is picked up. The offensive line for New England has been immaculate today. And that gives the time for Sutton to get open, and he's got the catch at the 22-yard line. 4th grab today for Sutton, up to 68 yards, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. Trulock today, 15 passes, and of those has only thrown 2 incompletions. First down and 10. Again, blitz picked up. This time it's a misfire, and it's picked off. Intercepted by Trey Herndon, and he's going the other way with the football, past the 40. And Jacksonville striking back with a taste of New England's own medicine, a pick 6. And Trey Herndon doing the shuffle in the end zone, and as you can see, the little Beach Boy celebration. 42-13 our score. Extra point here from Adam Williams is good. So it is a 4-possession game with 1:48 to go. And for the Jaguars, at least a small positive play there, getting the pick 6 off of Drew Lock, who had been near perfect in this first half prior to that throw. 42-14 the score, and again, New England getting the football back. They're going to set it up at the 25-yard line. Drew Lock just threw an interception on that last drive. Will look to shake off the dust and the cobwebs in his helmet there after the interception by Trey Herndon. That was again returned for a touchdown. And let's see if New England's deterred by that. I would dare to say not a chance, as Drew Lock is out in the shotgun again. Interesting look defensively from Jacksonville as they have 8 players lined up across the line of scrimmage. Hand off for Bowman. He's got first down yardage and more inside the 30 up to the 41-yard line. And will be enough for a New England first down. 16 yards on the ground that time from Bowman. Drew Lock will get the offense going back to the line of scrimmage at the 41. Lock, four-man rush, here comes pressure. Errant throw again. The throw out of sacks have come back to bite the Patriots on back-to-back drives, as now C.J. Henderson has registered an interception, and Jacksonville will take over at their own 37-yard line. Some interesting plays lie ahead in the final minute 15. Hewitt rolling to his left will throw, and another errant pass is picked off. This is courtesy of Cash Maluia. Normally known as the run-stopping linebacker in the Patriots defense, he comes down with the pick, and now the quarterbacks are getting reckless here in Jacksonville. That is interception number 6 for Sam Hewitt in this first half. My goodness. First down and 10, handoff for Kamara. He's going to get a yard or two. Maybe back to the line of scrimmage. No, to the 38-yard line. Official's going to give him a yard there. Is Romeo Craig making the tackle. Second down, fake to give. It's a throw for Asiasi, who missed the touchdown opportunity earlier. He wants to get it this time, fighting for yards to the 15, down at the 13-yard line. What a dazzling display of athleticism and strength from Devin Asiasi. Clock down to 15 seconds. Snap from Locke. Here comes in pressure. It's picked up. Touchdown. 2-2 Atwell strikes before the iron gets too hot, and the Patriots make the most out of the interception, resulting in a touchdown. Extra point is good, and with 12 seconds left in this first half, the Patriots are threatening a 50-burger here in TIAA Bank Stadium. Stunned faces across this Jacksonville crowd as their hometown Jaguars are getting it taken to them right now. 27-yard line, 9 seconds left in the opening half. Let's see what Jacksonville draws up here, as Sam Hewitt has been abysmal in this first half. There was a slight moment when the score was 21-7 that I talked about how competitive these two coaches are. And, you know, sometimes you draw it up one way. It's a lot like predicting the weather. You think you know what's going to happen, and then the game goes in a completely different direction. So as you saw, we got to take a look through the player lock on that last play, and Chase Winovich got a sack for Coach ATK. Player lock to Sam Weatherspoon there. That was an interesting thing to see. So that is the final play of the first half, and we have a kickoff from Jacksonville back to New England as the Patriots up big, 49-14. Kickoff is going to be returned to the goal line by Weatherspoon. He's got a punt return for a touchdown earlier this season. This time will be brought down at the 21-yard line. And when you talk about electrifying, Sam Weatherspoon, who has not gotten an interception in this game, but just about everyone else in the New England defense has, he is so reminiscent of Deion Sanders in that he can score anytime he touches the football, whether it's an interception, a punt return, a kick return. He is just so dynamic. So Bowman, who has been the bell cow, if you will, for New England, they've only run the ball 6 times, but 4 of those carries have gone to DeMarcus Bowman, as he's going to get back 3 yards to the negative. Jacksonville's defense starting to show some life, and this run will be a pickup of 2. Second half of a blowout here as Scott will make his second tackle. Always fun to see the fans in attendance here in Jacksonville. AFC South division that is always wide open, and this year Jacksonville is looking to become a back-to-back division champion. Nice throw there from Locke to number 81. That is Gilmore, and the backup tight end, the number 4 receiver, has his second catch today. Alvin Kamara with the stretch run to the left will pick up about 4 yards. Marking down at the 44-yard line. Scott registering tackle number 3. And Drew Lock continuing to let the clock run. That's what you want to do in this situation. You're up big, just take care of the football is really the motto that you preach to your players here in this drive. Kamara again on the ground game will get about a yard, maybe less than that, as Micah Parsons, former Penn State Nittany Lion, with the tackle. Games like this one where the game is really decided at this point, always fun to be a part of, because on the losing side there are still things that you want to do. I completely understand not wanting to give up, but you still have to be careful of not getting too much in your head in the situation and taking some unnecessary risks that lead to more and more interceptions. And of course, I want to mention that this is going to be the final season of NFASL, as mentioned earlier today by the commissioners, New Moon, JD, and Kenny. This has been quite the Madden. We've had, and I mentioned this on a prior broadcast, in the 6 seasons back then, and now 7 seasons of NFASL here, the first 6 seasons we've had 6 different Super Bowl champions hoist the Lombardi Trophy at the end of the season. That is amazing. It's mesmerizing, and it really goes to show you the core group here and how competitive this league is. So a triple option for Grayson McCall will pick up about 8 yards to the 34-yard line. Anytime you see number 11 back there, you know he wants to run the football, and Coach Stu really loves that triple option package, as Jacob Eason getting some playing time now, as Sam Heward's day is officially done after tossing 6 interceptions in that first half. Throw for Eason. He's almost picked off by Weatherspoon, looking for DJ Chark, but could not make the throw in time. Third down now from the 34-yard line. That was Eason's first pass attempt today. So he's starting out a dangerous 0-of-1, looking to pick up where Sam Heward left off. Ball on 3rd down and 2. We'll throw middle. He's got a wide open DJ Chark blocker in front, up to the 50, and he is pummeled at the 44-yard line by Brian Branch. First throw today from Grayson McCall is caught for a 34-yard gain. Chark had a big catch earlier in the game, and he fumbled by way of Dylan Moses. McCall will step up in the pocket, and he will be disposed of by Chris Hinton at the 47-yard line. Sack number 3 for the Patriots today. Sam Heward is going to set up a screen for Chenault on 2nd and 13. First block is done excellently, and Chenault off to the races down the left sideline. Breaks a tackle and is finally brought down at the 19-yard line. Doing a little floss in there on the sideline, and a little bit of life here from the Jacksonville offense. They're inside the red zone for the first time since early in this ballgame. A.J. Rose, carry number 7 today, and that is a sign of the times. As A.J. Rose, only 30 yards on those 7 carries, averaging just a shade over 4 yards per touch. 2nd down and 10. Seward back in the game. He'll throw, and it's a touchdown. Kenny Galladay. So Coach Stu using all 3 of his quarterbacks on the depth chart on that drive, as Heward will toss the touchdown. That's his 2nd touchdown pass today. And the extra point by Williams splits the uprights. 49-21 our score. Jacksonville just went 91 yards on 8 plays And it took them 3:08 to do so.
At their own 22-yard line.
Kickoff from Williams is going to be fielded by Weatherspoon at the goal line yet again. He's at the 20-yard line before he sees any action, and he's brought down. Jukes right into the tackle at the 22-yard line. And Drew Lock, who is up big, 28-point lead for the New England Patriots as they look to extend their winning streak this season and move to 12-0. Here's a throw back to Cortland Sutton. He's got a great blocker in front, and he's got the first down. He darted up the sideline that time, picked up 21 yards, and since the throw was a backwards pass, that will be a rush for Cortland Sutton. Handoff there for Kamara, and he will juke and weave his way to the 50-yard line. Gets about 8 yards on the run. Scott again in on the tackle. That time it was a conglomerate effort between both Scott and linebacker Michael Parsons. Halfback draw for Kamara, and it goes in the negative direction. Brought down at their own 49-yard line by former New England Patriot Josh Uche, who was selected in the 2020 NFL Draft. Stretch run on third down for Bowman. One man to beat. He journals, and he loses the football. Picked up by, guess who? Trey Herndon. He wants another defensive touchdown. Drew Lock giving chase. Can Lock get there? No! Touchdown number 2 for Trey Herndon. And don't look now, but it is a 21-point game as we approach the end of the third quarter. In an earlier game of the week this season, the Las Vegas Raiders were yet another team that was in this situation, down big, came back, tied the game, sent it to overtime. Can the Jacksonville Jaguars follow suit here today? 9 minutes ago, this is going to be the kickoff as that touchdown was the final play of the third quarter. And the Patriots will start this drive at the 25-yard line. Some downright insane plays we have been a witness to here in Jacksonville. Pick sixes, fumble sixes, mosses, you name it, we've seen it in this ball game as Kamara looking to run some clock here. His 10th carry today, and he will get maybe a yard. Averaging 3 yards a carry. Jacksonville hasn't really given up much in the run game, but then again, the Patriots have not really gone to the run game too much today. Off to throw again, rolling to his right, nothing available, and will tuck it and throw it away. 14 out of 20 today for Locke, 222 yards, as well as a pair of passing touchdowns. Third down and 9. Early stages of the fourth quarter. This is a monumental play for the Jacksonville defense. Can they get off the field, get the ball back for their offense? We'll find out. And as Drew Lock has the Patriots lined up in a gun-tight offset formation on third down. Looking for something. Playmaker, lob, throw, breadbasket, caught by Kamara for a first down. 23 yards. What a pass from Drew Lock. Pressure was coming in from all sides, and Locke was able to loft a beauty to his running back and gets the first down. So a devastating third down conversion there if you're a Jaguar fan. First down run from Bowman will not get positive yardage as Miles Jack comes screaming there along with Braden McGregor to make the tackle at the 48-yard line for a loss of 1. Bowman today unable to get going. Usually the number 2 back, though, is spelling Alvin Kamara, but he's been the workhorse so far today. Shulak will send Kamara in motion, who checks back in the game here. Looking to throw that way on a swing pass. Good play call. First down. Kamara goes down under his own power at the 40-yard line after picking up the first down. So those 2 first downs are going to continue to churn this clock down as we're at 6:23 left in the final quarter. Another run. Kamara's got blockers. He gets around the edge, and he'll pick up a nice gain of 7 on first down. So we see shots outside of the stadium, TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. Rain has continued all afternoon long, but it has not stopped the Patriots offense as a perfect play call. Bowman off to the races, down left sideline, one man to beat, and it's caught. Nice play by Trey Herndon to save a touchdown, but the biggest run today by either team goes for 30. And with that, the Patriots now have eclipsed the 100-yard mark rushing. Locke will call his own number on first down and goal, and he gets pay dirt. Touchdown, New England, and the 50-burger has been acquired. Again, folks, the score was 49-14 at halftime, and for the Patriots to only score 7 in this second half. It's been an impressive job by the Jaguar defense, but again, a little bit too little, too late. Had their opportunity there if you're Jacksonville on that 3rd down and 9. Once to give the first down, I think the players started to, you saw their hands on their hips, helmets down, head down, and it looked like they mentally had waved the white flag. So Jacksonville down by 28. They are doubled up right now by New England, score 56-28. 4:58 to play here in Jacksonville. Jaguars will look to go into next week with something positive. Possibly a touchdown here late would do that for them. But again, Coach Stu is going on what we call a real-life bye week, as he's heading on vacation as soon as Thursday. Handoff for A.J. Rose. He'll gain 3 yards to the 31-yard line as Grayson McCall will use the no-huddle here. A little pistol offense this time for Jacksonville to begin this drive. Handoff for Rose again, and this time he is met in the backfield by the man they call Dre Greenlaw. Tackle number 3 for the former San Francisco 49er. And for Greenlaw, it's been a welcome addition for Coach ATK all those years ago, making that trade, as he now, of course, became an X-Factor this season. Chenault, 3rd carry today, will go nowhere. And it'll be a quick 3 and out for Jacksonville unless they decide to keep the offense on the field, which they will. 3:40 left to go. Jacksonville needs to get to the 38-yard line to continue the drive. 4 receivers, 1 tight end on the field. 3-man rush, picked up, throw is caught and then dropped. Looking for the tight end that time, and Heward is unable to hook up. And that will put the final nail in the coffin, if you will, on the Jaguars' day. 3:27 left to go. New England taking over at the 30. Should be able to run this clock out with the ability to get some first downs, and I take that back as we have a holding penalty. That'll stop the clock, make it 1st down and 20 now at the 39-yard line, but I guess the positive there is now you have more yardage to try to pick up. Miles Jack like a bullet right there, right through the hole, and he deplants Alvin Kamara at the 42-yard line. Wow. That was a highlight reel level play from the safety. You talk about coming downhill. My man looked like an avalanche that time. And what a play from Miles Jack late in this game. And Josh Uchi's going to follow up with a tackle for loss and another nice play from Uchi. And it's always nice to see these players, you know, even in the end of blowout games, still trying to fight and claw, make plays, still trying to do what they can offensively, defensively, what have you. Just for understanding that even though the game is over, that doesn't mean you get to just give up. Bro is batted away, and the great example that time is staying on your toes mentally is C.J. Henderson there to swat it away, and it's punt time for New England. So a end-over-end kick that goes maybe 10 yards from Jake Bailey is hauled in, and we do have a penalty. It looks as if Charles Slate will be called for a kick-catch interference. And that will, unfortunately for us, stop the clock with 2:01 left to play, which will give Jacksonville 1 play before the 2-minute warning. 4-man rush from New England. Going for it all and looking for Chark, but cannot hit him. He overshot his man, and that'll send us to the 2-minute warning. Sam Eward missing DJ Chark deep, and that's been a sight for sore eyes all day long. Eward will throw middle again, and quadruple coverage, and that's the expected result when you throw into that many defenders. Interception again, and we do have an illegal block in the back on DJ Chark, which will be declined. So the game ends basically how it has gone all game long for Jacksonville. Dangerous passes, misfires, incompletions galore, interceptions galore, and it's now victory formation time for New England. So with this win, the Jacksonville Jaguars will drop to loss number 5 on the season and will give life for both Indianapolis and Houston, who are trying to fight to catch up to Jacksonville in the AFC South. As for New England, with this game, they have basically all but wrapped up the AFC East. Every other team in the division has 3 wins. And at this point, New England is looking ahead and trying to run the table and get that number 1 seed and be coveted.